Hi everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls. Today I'm going to go through Darkroot Garden, and I'm kind of upset to see that I'm human because I'm really about to die right now. Because we are about to fight this enemy that we saw yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but 2 days ago. The Titanite Demon. It shoots lightning and is generally very dangerous. If you stand on this side of it, it shouldn't attack you too easily, but it can still do it. And ow, yeah, see how much damage that does? It's crazy high. It's weak to, let's see, I made some notes today, which I really should do all the time, but I don't, because I try to just remember, which is never good. It's weak against lightning, and like I said, if you're on this side of the enemy, it's not really going to hit you very easily. Oh shit. Oh shoot. It also has a jumping attack that's very annoying and does a lot of damage. You saw it, I think. Maybe it just hit me with a regular attack actually. When you beat it, if you can, I'm going to try to, but if I can't do it, there's only a few of these in the game, and most of them don't respawn. This one won't, but if you do beat it, it will drop Demon Titanite, which can be used to... It's used to... Ow, what the hell? It's used to upgrade boss weapons. Or weapons that can be forged from boss souls. I mean, including like... maybe a couple other weapons. Or one that I can think of that you don't need to have a boss soul to get, but whatever. Maybe I can actually beat it. So all the Titanite demons actually have varying amounts of hit points. This one I think is the weakest out of all of them. And if you can beat it, like I said, this doesn't respawn. And I think it actually, is that a Demon Titanite like face right there? Oh, that was a really bad roll. Oh no, it got me. Darn it. Yeah, that weapon can be used to grab you as well if you're not careful. And all those demons drop varying soul amounts, but this one I think drops like around 1500 maybe, if you beat it. I mean, I'll find out. I guess I'll try it again. I only lost 1 soul, so I don't care too much about that. I did want to be human for this, but there is a bonfire coming up. What if I just try to, oh. Oh, yeah, its attack lingers a bit. Like, you would think that the hitbox kind of stops, but it doesn't. It stays around for a bit too longer than you would want. I hope I'm not copying like that taste commentary exactly, because I feel like I might sometimes. Definitely unintentionally, I'm just inspired by it for sure. Let's see. Okay, good. I didn't have to roll there, I don't think. Oh no, 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 no. No, no. Really bad. Really bad roll right there. I might cut out a bit of this actually. But yeah, like I said, it's weak to fighting, or not fighting, it's a dark type. It's weak to lighting, so if you have like a weapon imbued with lightning, or maybe use like a gold pine resin or something, that's very good. I think I'm out of gold pine resins. I guess I could double check though. Now, yeah, be careful, there's a bit of a rubble on this platform, if you'd call it that, like floor. So it's not the easiest place to just like run around without getting stuck somewhere. Yeah, the lightning might not be the most difficult attack to dodge, luckily, but it is a very tough enemy, so you don't think that you have to deal with it at all. Oh, it hits me from here? Since when? It has a massive tail, but it doesn't have a tail weapon, so Don't think you'll get like something cool from it. I don't even think you can like cut off the tail. I don't think the tail attacks you anyway, so maybe I don't have to imbue this weapon with gold pine resin if I'm good. Let's see. Oh. Okay, good, we did it. So yeah, they dropped Demon Titanite and oh 2000. Okay, that's good. They dropped Demon Titanite, which can be used to upgrade boss weapons, like I said. Now this is officially soon enough the Darkroot Basin, and this is an Ent. It's a grass type and it's weak to fire. Just all the Pokemon references today, I think. These things, I hate them, but they drop Purple Moss Clump and Blood Red Moss Clump and Blooming Purple Moss Clump, which is great for curing poison or bleed or toxic. So the Purple Moss Clump that I picked up cures poison. The Blood Red cures bleed, and the Blooming Purple cures toxic, which we've not run into yet, but you will want a bunch of these moss clumps before Blighttown, which you can get to right now if you want to. I'm not gonna go there right now because I want to do this first. Now they suck because they're really annoying and I suck at fighting them. They have like vines that they like use vine whip on you with, and if you're too close they can like grab you and eat you, and that does a ton of damage. And they're not very fun at all. Now, as you could see, I stagger them quite easily though, and if you fight them one-on-one, they're not really that bad, but if you fight 2 or even 3 like that, that's really tough. This is the door where you'll want to use your Crest of Artorias. Now, I lied in the last episode. I did add a text box, but in case you didn't see it, you don't need the Crest of Artorias to progress through the game. You need it to open that door. But to actually progress through the game, you can do it a different way. I'm going to use 2 of these because I technically needed 2600. Maybe I could have just killed an Ent, I don't know. What else can I say about Ents? Not really that much. I don't have too many notes on them. Be careful, like, if you stay too far away, you might think that they can... Ooh, boss gate. You might think that they can... that they can't do anything to you, but in fact, their one-whip attacks are quite annoying. Now, sometimes they're rooted to the ground like that, but then you can just attack them and they will like pop up and you can do a bunch of damage, and I think they get staggered whenever you do that. If you try to pick up this item, there are 3 in here and they will all wake up, so don't do that. Take care of them one-on-one, because if you do that, for some reason they don't all wake up, which is unfortunate for them. Oh, another thing, now that I've woken these things up, if I rest at the bonfire now and come back, they will in fact have woken up from the beginning now. So now you can't just run down here and ignore them. Now it's too late. Let's enter the fog gate. This is not actually a boss arena right now. Well, it will never be a boss arena, but we're not in a boss arena just yet. This is a pretty dangerous place. I'm gonna go this way first because it might not look like it, but this is actually sort of an illusory wall. That tree can be killed for 180 souls. That's massive. Not really. And it will reveal a path to you that you can go. Now, when you go down here, you will find the frog ray for the first time. I have no notes because these are really weak enemies. Now, they can still be annoying though, and they can still kill you if you're not careful. They have a long tongue that they can attack you with. They have like probably horizontal and vertical tongue whip, I think, if I remember the wiki correctly. They're really annoying, but very easy to take care of. They're really annoying when they're in groups. But they're only found here ever in the entire game. So you won't really run into them unless you go this way. Well, wait. Are they... they might exist later on, actually. I'm going to go this way now. Sometimes it's a pretty good idea to like follow a wall, because then you might not like aggro certain enemies. There's an enemy there called the Great Stone Knight, and there are a couple of them in the other part of the Darkroot Basin that we were just in. They are sleeping though from the beginning, so they won't do much yet. But if you get too close, they will wake up. These things can also drop green blossoms, which will I think they increase stamina recovery. I'm gonna double check so that I don't like... Oh, that's already dead. Okay, cool. There's also an item here that I want. Soul of a Proud Knight. Let's see. Green blossom. Temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. That's what that is. That's literally what that is. Now, this Great Stone Knight. Sadly, I don't have too many notes on its attacks. What I really should have done should have been to be behind it. Now, it has... Yeah, it has a great stone sword. What's it called? A stone greatsword and great shield. Now, they go down... So, I'm not gonna say somewhat easily. Like, it depends on your weapon, because they're weak to... They're weak to fire, actually, I think. And they're also weak to, like, strike and blunt weapons. So, like, for example, clubs and that. They are strong, however, to, let's see, slash, thrust, and lightning. So don't try to use your gold pine resins on them, because that won't really work. Now, the reason I went this way first, even though it's not really the way you're supposed to go, is if we go up here right now, you will find another stone knight that I totally forgot about for a second, actually. Luckily, my weapon doesn't suck. Now, I didn't say this the first time, but if you're not fast enough, they have a spell called... What's it called? It's called Tranquil Walk of Peace. And when they use that, you're really slowed down for, like, I think, what, 40 seconds? I think it's read. And then you can still attack, but you're just going to be really slow. And that's not fun. Yeah, see, these things are really tough when there's multiple of them. I really should be wearing armor, though. If I did, they wouldn't be doing exactly that much damage. But because I'm not wearing armor, obviously I'm a bit more vulnerable. That's Blood Red Musk Clump, so that boosts your... Well, that cures your bleed, basically. Now, I can't level up, I don't think. I do really want to see if I can't, like, level up with my hard souls, though. Because I do want 18 dexterity as soon as possible. Let's see, how much... I think that gives me 2,000, no? Yeah. So I'm gonna use that and maybe... I'll start with one of these. 1,000. That should do it. That should be enough. Oh, I'm still 300 short. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do this for a second. Have I forgotten to mention anything? I don't think so. Those stone knight enemies... Oh, I have to use another one. They have to... Or they can drop their weapons and their shield, actually. But it's like, what, a 2% chance of 1 in 50 that they'll drop it, which is not great. And now, though, I'm about to really increase my endurance after this, because now I can wield the Black Knight sword that I got, which is really nice. Now, it is kind of heavy, though. This is actually weak, lighter. Huh, interesting. Is it better? It actually is in some ways, yeah. But I think that's it for right now. So let's go back where we were. That wolf ring that we picked up, I really should wear it because it boosts poise, which is basically what determines how much stamina you lose and whether you'll be staggered or not, you know? So that's always useful to have. Okay, and like I said, because we've killed them once, they will now already be awake. So, let's see, thrust, I think. Yeah, so this weapon isn't great against the Great Stone Knife, so I might try the Battle Axe for now, just to see if it still does good damage. It might still do a lot of damage because it's the Black Knight sword, but whatever. Again, I'm going to stick to the wall here, because if you do, you're less likely to attract enemies, like I said. Except for maybe like an ant or something. Yeah. This is a tree lizard. I think, yeah, I don't have anything to say. So that it can drop an egg vermifuge, which, because it didn't drop it, I'm not going to go into it. There we go, there's an ant. Yeah, because it didn't drop it, I'm not going to go into it too much, but it's got to do with like being infested by egg people. You don't want, and if you get like the egghead infection or something, it's weird. It has a poisonous bite. Now, I kill it in 2 hits, and it's super easy to kill. You will do that as well, very likely. Also, I should have gone back and actually become human. So I'm gonna return and do that for a second. I do have a bunch of humanity. But I think that's it. I had another page where I talked about where I wrote the name of the frog ray enemy, and I wrote actually nothing about it. So that's some good. Wait, what? You know what? I might want to kindle this bonfire. I really shouldn't have used 2 humanities there, but whatever. This is not a bad bonfire to kindle at all, because it is the closest bonfire to the next boss, and if you're having troubles with it, like, obviously kindle bonfires, you'll get more healing opportunities. Yeah, the egg vermifuge, if you get it and you trade it with Snuggly, who we haven't quite interacted with yet, he'll give you a dragon scale. Let's see. Yeah, see, they're there, and they suck. Ah, see, there you go. Oh god, if you press L1 and R1 really quickly in succession, they're less likely, or you're more likely to like be freed from its grasp. But be careful, because they're really annoying when they're in groups like that. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Go for it. Go for it. If you can kill 1, and preferably if you can kill 2, they're not that bad. But like I said, in a group, they're really annoying. And yeah, we're quite far away, but they're still attacking us with their whips like that, which is annoying. Now, luckily, okay, I'm getting bleed stuff. I want more poison, honestly. Okay, let's go down now. I just wanted to be human. I forgot to do it. Look at my marshmallow bod. It's looking great. Now, this area is kind of dangerous because there are a lot of enemies, including ants. Well, mainly ants and stone giants. I'm going to talk about the partisan in a bit. I just want to deal with this first, though. Oh, see, there's the spell. Now, because it takes a long time for it to, like, come into effect, you can just do a bunch of damage to it, and hopefully it'll go down fairly easily. I'm really bad at fighting them, but I've gotten better since reading about them on the wiki, so that's good. And by that I mean the last 10 minutes. Okay, here's another one. Let's see if I can... None of them are dropping their weapons, which is unfortunate, but again, 1 in 50, there's just no way that'll happen. And they give you a ton of souls as well, which is really nice. Okay, there's another one here. I'm gonna take care of all of them, because they do give us a lot of souls. And there's actually a starting class armor set that I want to pick up. Wait, I think it's a... No, it might not be. Now that I think about it, might not be the starting class. I might be misremembering. See, there are 2 right here. Amazingly, they've not yet, like, woken up. Can I do this, or is this stupid? Yeah, that didn't work at all. Okay. Okay, yeah, see, there you go. There's 2 ants and a stone giant, which is amazing and fun, and we love having that happen to us right now. Yeah, you want to be careful if you want that armor set. It's not a bad armor set, but just, like I said, be careful. And this is not good. Luckily, we're just slow. We're not actually incapacitated, although almost. Did you see that? Ow. Okay, maybe I won't do it again. Maybe I'll just try to fight the boss. I'm gonna waste another humanity, because I do want to be human for this, because I want to show you there's a boss here that you can make super easy if you want to. And I suppose for that showcase, I'm going to waste another humanity, and I'm gonna grab the armor set and then just run straight for the tower. Okay, you know what? Like I said, they're weak to fire. And I'm just gonna... There we go. I don't care. I mean, it's just fire bombs. Now... Oh yeah, the partisan. Maybe I should talk about that. Spear type weapon. Scales well with dexterity. Bit attached to broad point. Boasts long reach and can slice. The wide range of the spear makes it adaptable to many situations. Its strength lies in its length, but in cramped quarters, this backfires and slashes ricochet off walls. So, for example, like that. Maybe? I don't know. Do these count as close quarters? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, I've never used it. I don't exactly know how to use it. If you want to, you'll learn. I don't know. Now, like I said, I am just going to very quickly grab this armor set. Yeah, the elite armor set, which is actually the same as Oscar's in Undead Asylum, if you remember him. Now, the reason I wanted to be human was because there's a summoning sign here that is hidden. And, oh, I'm dead. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, this summon is great to have. This is, let's see, hopefully... Hopefully she'll get summoned. Let's see. Okay, we did get that. That's great. Oh, that does nothing to the stone giant thing. Maybe it's not weak to fire then. I don't know. Okay, did I or did I not summon Beatrice? I thought I did. Hang on, I'll double check. Good, more problem. Oh god. Oh, dangerous. Oh shoot. Oh, I did dodge it. Nice. I also did do more damage. So, while it's technically strong against it, it is a much better weapon than the Oh no, 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 no. Oh, good. It can't really reach me from here. Great. Then the axe. Now, it does make me slow though, so I want to increase endurance so that I can increase my equipment load. And that way be able to carry more and still run fast. Let's see, there we go, finally. I thought I already did it. Maybe it was interrupted somehow, I don't know. Now, the reason you might want to summon her is that if you're having trouble with the upcoming boss, she destroys it. Yeah, this is the Moonlight Butterfly. This is not a required boss, but it is nice, you know, you get 10,000 souls. You can get some blue Titanite chunks if you're lucky, and the blue Titanite slab if you're very lucky. It has quite a few different attacks. If you're using Witch Beatrice as help, you're probably not going to see most of these. The Energy Spears is arguably its most common attack. It'll shoot spears at you, so the Moonlight Butterfly is just going to float around in the arena basically between the two sides of the bridge that you're on, and it's going to basically do some energy shots at you, which is all magic damage. The energy spears are quite quick, and there's a few of them, and they just shoot all over the place. Energy orbs are a homing attack. The thing is, it's not a very quick attack. So 3 to 5 homing orbs that do some heavy damage, but they are slow. So if you can dodge them, you're probably not gonna... I mean, they're not that difficult to dodge. When the butterfly goes below 50%, if the game goes on, or if the match goes on for that long, it's going to start attacking faster, and then it'll get another attack called Energy Bomb, which it'll charge up and then release this blue energy bomb wherever the horn is pointing. I'm actually reading just straight from the wiki here, paraphrasing, but basically reading straight from the wiki. It's going to be when it's like hovering on top of the bridge, which maybe when it's switching sides. Basically, it's also not the most difficult attack in the world to avoid. You just gotta move up behind the butterfly, but it is difficult to block. But most shields so far in the game you've seen are probably not going to be very good at blocking magic damage anyway. So for this fight, unless you know that you have very good magic block, which very few shields will offer, you're just going to want to dodge anyway. Now, to attack the Moonlight Butterfly, you'll have to wait for it to land. It'll do that sometimes, basically sucking the nectar of plants, which will regenerate its health quite slowly, but it does generate its health. And then if you're not fast enough, it'll also like do the face bomb attack, which is, it's gonna charge up and then it's basically gonna explode, not kill itself, but you don't want to be too close to it. But when it's charging up, or like right before this, you are going to have a window where you can get quite a few hits in. The last attack, the ray beam, which I guess is the next to last attack, is not a super common attack it'll use. It's a beam of light that's going to shoot from one side of the bridge to the other. Not quite the entire bridge, but a huge chunk of it anyway. Now there is an angle of it though, because the Moonlight Butterfly is hovering. It's not going to be like a straight line. So you can, if you're towards like the closer part of the bridge, whichever side it's on, if you're closer to the Moonlight Butterfly, it's not very difficult to dodge it. You might not even get hit by it. But even if you like are positioned in such a way that you can't get hit by it, you can just dodge it by rolling through it, and you can just time those invisibility frames. And honestly, not the most difficult boss, although if you don't have ranged attacks, you are going to have to wait for it to fall or to land, or else Witch Beatrice can just like shoot it for you, because she uses magic as well. There it is. Look. So this is the moonlight butterfly. Butterfly. And Witch Beatrice absolutely destroys it with her magic. Now, even though this does have 50% more health, she turns this fight into an absolute joke. So what the Moonlight Butterfly will do is it'll fly around like that, and then eventually land if Beatrice lets it. And when it doesn't, it'll shoot like spears at you. There we go, now it's landing. And I'm gonna do a ton of damage to it. Yeah, and so will she. We're a good team. Now, if you let it sit for too long, it's gonna do like this charging up attack that'll... I mean... It's gonna be it's gonna charge up an attack that... It's almost like a blast. And see, we get 10,000 souls. That's good. Now, Witch Beatrice should say goodbye, and I think she did. We don't get a sunlight medal, unfortunately, but that's okay. Now, the reason you want to go up here is that when you do, you get access to a weird statue. The Watchtower Basement Key, and the Divine Ember, and the Homeward Bone. Great. I want to use the Homeward Bone immediately because I don't want to get killed by Ents and great Stone Knights. Let's use it. Oh, I could have just used it from the menu, but whatever. I might as well have them here. So with our 11,000 souls, I think I'm going to put a bunch of them into Endurance. That's pretty good. Let's see how much... Oh, if I don't wear any armor whatsoever, I do roll quickly. That's very nice. I have very heavy armor pieces, so I can't really do much. The Elite Knight set, anyway, is quite heavy, but it's also kind of durable, not compared to the Gargoyle Helm, but it has, you know, quite good physical defense. Well, yeah, physical defense. And like decent poise, not so great, like bleed resistant, poison resist, not as good as the Gargoyle Helm. But it is more durable than the Knight Helm, and it's all around better than it, except for the weight, which is only 0.3 heavier. That's wild. Okay. Pretty cool. If you want to wear it, you will look like a certain... Well, almost. We almost look like Oscar, but we have the wrong shield. Oh well. I'm probably gonna go without armor for a while though. Let's see, I would end the video here because we have been going for 30 minutes. But... And I guess we did beat the butterfly. Let's go back to Andre and give him the ember. Now again, be careful because we did rest at the bonfire, so now the Ents will be back again. And ooh, great, Blooming Purple Moss Clump. Toxic is like poison, but so much worse. If you don't already remember from Pokemon, where being badly poisoned is much worse than being poisoned. It'll drain your health quickly, very quickly. So will poison, but much slower. Now, if we want to go to Blighttown, we'll want to go this way. And see the Titanite Demon is gone now because we beat it. Nice butt. Very nice butt.
My, that's a rare ember you have there.
It indeed it is, yeah.
It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Yes, great, lovely.
Thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Okay, so, oops. Divine weapon. Well, we can't modify it. Any weapons we have to divine weapons yet, but divine weapons. Okay, this took me way too long to explain. So this is me post commentary. Divine weapons make it so that skeletons who would otherwise come back to life do not come back to life. I don't know why it took me 5 minutes or even more to say that simple sentence. I just couldn't find the words. But that's as simple as it is. There are enemies called necromancers that, when they're around, bring skeletons back to life. We haven't met them yet. I'll talk about this when we do meet them. But they will bring skeletons back to life. However, if you kill skeletons with divine weapons, necromancers cannot bring them back to life. That's it. And skeletons and another type of enemy is also weak to divine weapons. That's all they have to offer, basically. Not bad, but somewhat situational, maybe? I actually think that's about it for the video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.